Hello, what is going on, guys? I am NumbNexus, bringing you guys here the Marshadow Moveset video analysis, basically how to run this guy. I talked about it and a lot of times. Every Marshadow video I've done, I've said that I was going to make a Moveset video of it when it comes out. So here we are, Moveset video on how to run Marshadow. I have a whole playlist of the Moveset videos that I've done for Sun and Moon Mons in the description down below if you want to see more on how to run other stuff. Leave the video with a thumbs up. Subscribe, and definitely I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. My best advice from all of this type of fiasco of Marshadow is basically to use as much as possible until he's banned, because it's like a community-wide consensus here that this thing is insanely broken. But the set that I used yesterday in my video was literally just this set. I used Poison Jab, Spectral Thief, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch. To go through all of that first. Man's got really good stats. Like, he doesn't really have any bad stats, and his worst stat really is defense, but coupled with that HP and his typing, it kind of makes up for it. He's literally immune to one typing, right, which is normal typing. Doesn't say much in this iteration, but something, you know. Not to mention as well, he resists poison, so it's ironic too, because he resists poison, but at the same time as well, poison typings are one things that are really good when it comes to stop Marshadow. Bulky poison typings are things that can stop Marshadow. Toxic Bex is a pretty good switch in to Marshadow. There's ways that it can be beaten though, like just run the bandit set, which I have here, but it's just efficiently, like, he doesn't really have any good poison or psychic moves that he can use in order to defeat these bulky poison types. But fortunately enough for us, there really isn't much bulky poison types. It's like, what, Mega Sword, Toxapex. That's the two that I can think of off the top of my head. So there really isn't anything that I can think of that it just screams insanely bulky poison type. Unless I missed something? Nah, I didn't miss anything. Okay. So I'm in this top with 52, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This mod is way too strong. Like I said, I run Poison Jab for things like Tapu Fini. Spectral Thief, because it's literally a signature move. The move is so good. It's a base 90 physical stab ghost type move. It is insanely powerful. It also steals the target's boost before dealing damage. So, goddamn, dude, that's nice. That's nice. I've used it actually in my videos today, where a Mega Slowbro set up Calm Mind, and I took the boost, and it helped me actually live a Fire Blast from a Chandelure. It helped me live that, and I was able to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Drain Punch, I have Drain Punch because of really the recovery. If you really want power, then I would almost ultimately run Close Combat here, which is insanely stronger. But at the same time as well, like, it's almost double for the power, but I honestly just prefer Drain Punch more, just not necessarily for power here, just for recovering the HP. Just, I guess, if you want something that's insanely powerful, I would automatically go Close Combat. I wouldn't even look twice about it. Now, I don't know if you Spectral Thief somebody after you use Close Combat, you take their, since therefore their neutral stats will be considered boosted, since yours are decreased, would it remove the effects of Close Combat's decreased defenses? I don't know. I haven't done a lot of tests. I've done a few testing when it comes to Marshadow, but I haven't done a lot of testing. I'm going to be posting some more Showdown videos this week, though, where I'm testing more around with Marshadow, but that's something that's good information to indulge on. If anybody's tried that, by all means, let me know. I don't think that works, but it kind of works as well. Ice Punch is really good because for things like Lando T, he's weak to flying types. Things like Lando T and Lando T. Did I mention Lando T and Lando T? Basically, he's going to be the most threatening flying type you're going to watch out for. Since he's Intimidate and he resists your fighting moves and, well, Intimidate. So that's going to be a pretty sad factor there. So I know people run Ice Punch for things like that. They also run it for, there was something else I forget what they run it for. Was it Bulu? Because Poison Jab, they necessarily don't run a lot. Poison Jab isn't too common. I know a lot of people run Shadow Sneak instead. So moving on now to the Bandit set, which I'm going to talk about that now. This is probably the most common Marshadow set you can be seeing. If you play Marshadow on the ladder, you can be facing this set a lot. It's just Bandit, except it's ultimately so much better. Now, sure, you're locked into one thing, but he has the ability Technician, which Shadow Sneak does get the benefit off of. So, yow, is that what his Jump Kick also benefit off of? No, it does not. I was gonna say, no way, no way. If Jump Kick, if they decrease that power just for Marshadow, Jump Kick would be more threatening than things like Drain Punch or Close Combat, dude. But alas, that is not the case. But Marshadow's move is pretty wide, pretty unique, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the bandit set, it's really good because he has priority. He can coverage things that basically are threatening to him, and then things that are just fat, it doesn't fucking matter because his mon just punches a gargantuous hole through. I think a 2-shot Toxic, if I'm not mistaken. We could just look it up right now, actually. We could generally just look this up. If you guys want to look this up, we could look this up right now. I think looking it up would be a lot better for us here. I'm almost positive the thing like just 2-shot stock specs, it doesn't matter. Things like Marshadow right here, we're gonna look that up. The bandit set, it does not 2-shot box specs. It's way too fat for that. But you can see it is literally a guaranteed 3 KO versus if you remove the band and put in something like Life Orb. It's got like a lesser chance to actually 3 KO, so it's not 100% guaranteed, so you lose a lot of power. Basically, with the set that I just ran, Life Orb versus Banded, you lose a lot of power running Life Orb than you do running Choice Banded, where it's guaranteed 100%, doesn't matter what. And when you see Toxic Specs, doesn't do that much damage to you, but if you get burned, well, so help me, good luck. But that's what I was talking about, where bulky poison types are going to be a little annoying for Marshadow here, because he doesn't have any reliable psychic moves he can learn. He doesn't learn Psychic, he learns Zen Headbutt, he doesn't learn anything, Psycho Cut, nothing. Like, he doesn't necessarily have anything really to deal with these poison types. I know you can run things like Rock Tomb, I know people run sometimes as well. I think for like Lando T, just to slow down other Marshadows as well so they can outspeed it, things like that, guaranteed within the speed tie. I know they also run it for Coco. I've seen people run it for Coco since Coco outspeeds it, and it's kind of annoying that it does. Like, it's actually annoying that it does. So there's that. But yeah, like I was talking about, he destroys a lot of things that basically get in the way of him. We can look at another common threats. We can look at Tabu Koko. Tabu Koko, if you can see a Special Thief, it's a guaranteed one-shot. Well, not guaranteed, but it's a pretty high chance to one-shot. You're basically one-shotting it, is what I'm saying. When you have rocks up, it's 100% one-shotting, but they say 18% chance. Shadow Sneak is 100% guaranteed to a KO if you can look at that. So if you lock yourself into Shadow Sneak, Koko dies, and you guaranteed live anything that Koko does to you. So there's that. I mean, hey, if you would actually want to run Poison Jab, my boys, Poison Jab actually is a guaranteed one-shot. So there's that. But like I was talking about, Bandit Tabu Koko just absolutely shits all over everything. I'm curious to see how much it does to Latios. Oh, you're being banned, buddy. It just deletes Latios, dude. You're being banned, buddy. You're being banned. You're being banned. It's 100% being banned. This mod is way too powerful. That Ice Punch even doesn't roll at all. 75% chance of Oko. So this thing is 100% being banned. It's just way too good, dude. It's just way too good. So abuse it while you must. Abuse it while you must. And now we have it's not much to talk about the bandit set, but this set, I like this set a lot. Now, I haven't seen a lot of people run this. I actually tried this last night. I think I saw a few people talk about it, but I've tried this last night. It's Sub Swagger, Drain Punch, and Spectral Thief. Now, here's how it works, right? Basically, if you boost up your opponent with Swagger, they're going to be confused whether you're not safe behind a sub, right? You Spectral Thief behind the sub, and you gain the +2 that it gave your opponent. You literally steal it from them. That's the whole point of Spectral Thief. It steals the target's boost before dealing damage. So you get the boosts and then deal the damage on the same turn with Spectral Thief. So, example, I am a Marshadow, I'm behind a sub, and I go for Swagger against, let's say, a Smeargle, right? And the Smeargle hurts himself Confusion. Then behind my sub, as he's +2 from the Swagger, I go for Spectral Thief. I would then proceed to gain the +2 that I stole from the Smeargle, and then I would go for the dealing damage of Spectral Thief. This mon is broken, guys. He's a lot of people also mention he's kind of like Mimikyu, like a infinitely better Mimikyu. And I think they make this reference because Mimikyu is also somebody who's a pretty powerful ghost type, but lacks in a lot of things, and Marshadow kind of just picks up what he lacks. So versus two good offensive typings, Fairy and Fighting. Fairy's actually kind of offensive and defensive, but it's really good offensively too. When it comes to that, Fighting type is also a pretty good offensive typing. And when you kind of mix and match the two, with better stats here, Marshadow just literally just an upgraded Mimikyu if you can look at it like that. Like, his ability is pretty good too when it comes to things like Shadow Sneak. But like I was talking about, you basically get a free +2 behind the sub and you just kind of sweep. Like, at that point, it doesn't even matter. Like, there isn't really any normal types that people commonly use. Like, I think the most common normal types you will see are things like Chansey or Blissey. Otherwise, normal typing is almost non-existent in the OU tier. Yeah, Smeargle's here for some goddamn reason. I don't know, man. I don't know if they gave him something and that's why he's here. I don't fucking know, dude. But yeah, no, normal types, they kind of suck dick. Like, yeah, they have one weakness and they have an immunity, but that's it. That's literally it. So like I was talking about, this set is really, really good. Like, it's fun to try. I like it. You can mix and match, do whatever you want with it, kind of changes some things or not. But ultimately, the EV spread for most of these sets are kind of the same because all you need is attack and speed. Because you can see how stupid high both these stats are, dude. And his HP naturally is just already good. 3-tone is already naturally pretty good. 90 is pretty good HP stat. He's actually decently bulky as well when it comes to special side, but physical side, things like Brave Bird, things like Shadow Claw, things like that are just gonna be a little problematic. But the thing is that they don't really get the opportunity to get them off because the mon is so powerful and so fast. Another set that I like is this Marshadow Moveset. I like this set a lot, actually. What this set is, it basically makes Spectral Thief stronger. So Marshadow Z essentially makes Spectral Thief stronger. To go in depth, I have a page open here. The effect is it basically, you can see, is a damage dealing ghost type Z move, and it essentially is an upgraded version of the move Spectral Thief. So all it is it has all the same capabilities of Spectral Thief, still steals the stats and then does the damage, but in hindsight it's all just dealing more damage, where Spectral Thief is a base 90 move. Soul stealing 7-star strike is a base 195 stab ghost type move. So you can also see as well, it's not affected by protect, magic code, snatch, mirror move, but it gets affected by King's Rock. So Soul Stealing 7 Strike is insanely powerful. I think it's fun to try. Of course, it is a one-time usage because the Z moves work like that. So, hey, use it wisely. That's all I can really recommend, is just use it wisely and you should be good. Like, if there are those tanky mons that you just cannot finish off. Example, we look at it right here, Marshadow Z. Marshadow Z, we look at things like this. Spectral Thief, it amps it up, bruh. I don't think the damage cost really implemented it in there, but you know, you get the gist. The base 195 stab ghost type move with a base total attack stat of 125. Dude, that's a nuke. This mon is a nuke. He's getting banned so fast. If they ban things like Mega Metagross and it took them like 2 years, I swear to God, if it takes them like 2 years to ban Marshadow, bruh, I'm not playing OU then. You got me fucked up. I ain't playing the OU tier. You got me crazy fucked up. And last but not least, the last moveset that I did. I think this is one of the few sets that I've also tested out as well. The Subcall Mindset. I saw that the thing also has a wide variety of moves. They can use bulk up as well. So if you run the physical side, essentially you can run this exact same spread, just with the same stats here, and you can kind of mix and match, chain things. Obviously, you know what to change up, running a fighting stab and a ghost stab, or you can run ice punch and a ghost stab. Really, you just 100% want the ghost stab, right? But it's Subcall Mind, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Ice. So yeah, you don't have the Spectral Thief here, but it's something different. You know, it can catch your opponents off guard, since a lot of people will be expecting the Banded set, the Life Orb set. They're going to be expecting the Marshadow Z set. They're going to be expecting a lot of sets like those, and I get to try something new, something fresh, something unique you can try out here. The Marshadow Calm Mindset. I like this set a lot, I'm not gonna lie. On mons that kind of wall you, things like Toxapex, things that are gonna be annoying for you to kill like that, essentially you can get a sub behind it, and since Toxapex doesn't do much damage, you're safe to set up that free sub. You get the Calm Mind off as well, and every time the thing pops to subs, just sub up again, Calm Mind, until enough, idiotically if they stay in or not, which they realistically should not, but you get the opportunity to at least set up one Calm Mind or two, and you basically deal a lot of damage. Now, sure, you can change out the leftovers for the Life Orb if you really want more damage. I just recommend the leftovers because you're behind a sub and it's free HP. But necessarily, this is a sweeper set right here. This thing can just decimate and just break absolutely everything, dude. Now, sure, the thing can be kind of walled, like I said again, but by Blissey, I guess you can kind of look at it like that. Things like Chansey especially, but just kill the Chansey and set up. You know, you don't have to actually set up while the Chansey's up. Realistically, your best option is to kill the Chansey and set up, even though Chansey isn't commonly ran right now. Things like Tapu Bulu, really just free lunch food. Oh, Kartana as well. Forgot about that, man. It's been a while since I played Sun and Moon, all you guys, so it's been a while. But like I talked about, these are basically the best efficient sets that I can think of right now for Marshadow. I'm sure there's other sets out there, guys, but necessarily these are the best and efficient sets that I could probably come up with off the whim, things that I tried. Like I said again, guys, don't expect for uniqueness. I think this is my most unique set here. Even the Marshadow MZ one too, but otherwise, guys, most of these sets are gonna be pretty common. Like, you're gonna be seeing these sets a lot. I don't know about the swagger one. Maybe that one's not gonna be seen as common, but the Abandoned Life Orb sets you'll be seeing pretty common because they're pretty on paper, straightforward sets. So if you guys enjoyed, sub a like. It would mean so much to me, guys. Subscribe if you have not. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Marshadow. Do you think it's gonna be banned? Do you think it needs a ban? So far, it hasn't been quick banned, but we're gonna see where it goes. Guys, I am NumbNexus. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.